20 years after their last fight, it's revealed that Sabretooth still lives, not whole, not healthy, but alive. Logan's yearly tradition of carving pieces from his old rival continued through the decades. At the same time, the Omega clan has reappeared, a new generation ready to take on Old Man Logan once and for all. I must say, comrade, he did not seem like much to me, says Omega Black with a smile. Sabretooth looks down, thoughtful. When you were still an embryo in a chimera lab, that old man was hanging your genetic father's corpse from a tree. Maybe the Omega clan is made of sterner stuff than Omega Red, Sabretooth adds. But the last thing you should be is confident. The three youngsters study Sabretooth with hard faces. You called us all here to finish what you couldn't finish, not to argue about which generation was better, Omega White says. Omega Red adds, we have seen him. We know his sins. We will pass judgment. Are you ready to go down that road? Sabretooth asks. Yes, the unknown voice replies in a grave tone. Sabretooth smiles, sinister. Well then, happy hunting. Later that same day, Logan rests on the bank of a river, senses on edge. He scans the tree line. Wolverine, calls Omega Black from a ridge, watching. Logan snaps to his feet as Omega Red and Omega White drop into view. You've walked a long road only to meet a short end, Omega Red says. Your sins have found you out, comrade. Logan bares his claws. That's big talk. Let's see if you can back it up. The three of them leap down, surrounding him. So who are you supposed to be? Wolverine snarls. The new Omega Reds. Only one Omega Red in our clan, comrade. I am Omega Black. He is Omega White. We are the genetic seed of that great man. All his strength and infectious powers of revenge. Revenge? Logan spits, ducking an attack. A lot of folks been telling me lately that ain't no way to live. Omega Red seizes him from behind with coils. Well, they're wrong. Omega White clamps onto Logan's face and shocks him with an electrical surge. In seconds, Logan's body begins to react. Spores, fungus, disease creeping under his skin. It fills me with pride that disease and infection are the path to erasing a plague like you. Omega White hisses as he channels more current. Logan slices through a coil and breaks free with a roar. How you feeling now? He snarls, then drives a double kick into Omega White's face. All right, who's next? Wolverine growls, fury burning. Omega Black hesitates. Be careful, brother. He's quicker than I thought. We must come at him from both sides. Whatever you do, fine by me, Logan says. Then with a smirk, but I must ask, what's the camera for? The two Omegas rush him with savage smiles. Oh, that? Omega Black says as they press their attack. It's for the audience. He pours more toxins in, spreads bacteria into Logan's wounds, intent on watching the infection take him. Wolverine doubles over, vomiting from the pain. In seconds, Logan rises again and clamps his hand around Omega Black's throat. Anyone you want to say goodbye to? He asks. Omega Black's face goes pale. I don't understand. I am pouring 6 different toxins and hundreds of thousands of bacteria into you right now. Why aren't you dead? Wolverine stares at him, deadly calm. Isn't it obvious? He says. I have very good manners. I'll let you die first. He drives his claws through the skull and ends it in an instant. Omega Red can't believe his eyes. He lunges at Wolverine without hesitation. Afraid so, Red. Last one standing, Wolverine says, slicing across his face. Omega Red recoils as horror fills his features. When he found us, we thought he was mad. Now I see, he was right. You must be erased from this world. Omega Red whips a coil at Logan, trying to restrain him. Wolverine grabs the coil with both hands, uses it to propel forward, and in one savage motion impales Omega Red through the chest with both claws. He tears a piece from the metal coil as he finishes the move. Wolverine glances down at Omega White, gasping for breath on the ground, but still alive. Did you hear what he said? Logan murmurs, looking at the drone camera that recorded the fight. Because I sure did, Wolverine adds, as he wraps Omega White's neck with Omega Red's metal coil. He chokes the life from him. He said, when he found us, who's he? Omega White struggles for air. With his last breath, he whispers, Creed. It was Creed. Then, in an instant, Wolverine snaps his neck. Wolverine stares straight at the camera and says, loud enough for whoever's watching. I know you can hear me, so listen up. I changed my mind. You're not going to have to wait a year, Creed. From his hideout, Sabretooth watches the playback as Wolverine finishes the Omega clan. I tried to warn them, but they wouldn't listen. Listen, do you see what he is? A force of nature, relentless and inevitable, Sabretooth says, eyes glued to the monitor. Yeah, I played my part in making him that, Creed continues, voice tightening. But I know it was a mistake. He must be stopped. The Omegas were just replicas. Cloned bone and meat. It's clear it'll take more than poor copies of a righteous vessel to stop Wolverine. He looks up, grave. It will take someone like you. Someone who needs revenge just as bad as he does. Sabretooth leans forward, almost whispering. It takes a vengeance you can't stop thinking about. A taste you can't get out of your mouth. I know you have it in you. I can see it. He turns to the shadows where a figure steps forward. Sabretooth's voice drops low. Honestly, I don't know how you stand it. Him breathing, living, while your father lies buried in the ground. The camera pulls back to reveal Peter Rasputin, Colossus's son, standing behind Creed, eyes burning with the promise of revenge for his father's death. He's ready.